Are you a student looking to break into the VFX or game industry? Or maybe you know someone who is and just for once want to understand what he or she is talking about. Then this show is for you. I'm Chad Morgan and this is Newbies Corner. Today we're going to cover one of the most fundamental topics of computer animation: lighting. So before we get into computer programs, we need to discuss the physics of light. The white light that's shining on me right now is a combination of all the different colors shining on me simultaneously. If you've ever seen a rainbow, that's the white light being split into various color frequencies. When we see something, that's the light bouncing off the object and then hitting our eyes. The green screen behind me is green because the different colors of light are hitting it, but it is only reflecting the green light. The rest of the light is absorbed by the material. There are three primary colors: red, blue, and green. Combining these colors will get you any color in the visible spectrum. For example, mixing equal parts red and green produces yellow, and red with a little bit of green makes a good orange color. Oh, wait a minute. My kindergartner teacher told me the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Yellow and blue make green, and red and yellow makes orange. Did my kindergarten teacher lie to me? What you learn in kindergarten is mixing pigments, and they work because they're subtracting light. The yellow pigment looks yellow because it's absorbing the blue light. The blue pigment is absorbing all the red and much of the green. By putting the yellow with the blue, you're subtracting the red and the blue light, leaving only the green to bounce back. So why is this important? Remember, we're working on computer monitors which work by shining different color lights at us. So when you're setting colors, you're often using the red, blue, and green lights projected from the monitor. This is often called the RGB value. Light consists of particles traveling in waves. This leads to certain effects, like the way a room is well lit even without direct sunlight. This is because light particles bounce around and ricochet like bullets, filling the space with light even without a direct light source. When lighting a scene, we're trying to mimic lights in the real world. Lighting methods fall into two categories: direct lighting and indirect lighting. Direct lighting is pretty straightforward. Think of a flashlight or a light bulb, or these large lights aimed at me right now. Turn it on, and it casts a light outward. What is hit by the light is illuminated. The objects in the way of the light cast shadows. As we mentioned, however, light bounces around, so if you're using these direct lights, you have to add a lot of other light at different colors to simulate that bouncing. These are often known as bounce lights. On the plus side, direct lights are cheap, but they're not free. Every light you add increases the render time of your shot. Indirect lighting are physically accurate lighting models trying to simulate lighting in the real world. One example is global illumination, which bounces photons against different surfaces like light would in the real world. This effect is generally more expensive, but you can create realistic lighting without adding a lot of bounce lights to your scene. This was a very gross, simple overview of lighting in general. There's way more detail and way more different topics you can cover. For some of that, click the links over here. So that's Newbies Corner for this month. For more videos, click the links over here. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll have you feeling like an industry insider in no time.